I am here in my storage room, and the reason I'm here is because I want to show you this. Do you see this? Empty shelves. We really went through the groceries. The past month, we have had a lot of people here eating. We had a family of 11 stay with us for 2 weeks. We had a family of 7 come through for several days. We had multiple other days where 5 to 7 people came. And then we also have 11 people ourselves. So we went through some food and I had to restock. So I'm going to be taking you in the house and showing you everything that I bought to replenish this area. I spent over $1,000. I'll explain all of that in the house and show you everything that I bought. But before I take you in there, let me give you a few disclaimers. Okay, so we live on a small homestead, and so we do have chickens that are laying eggs. We have a dairy cow who's producing very little right now. Hopefully that will change. We have another one that's pregnant, so, you know, we're just kind of riding that out. We do have freezers still stocked with some of the chickens that we had butchered, rabbit, some roasts. I'm totally out of ground beef, but we do have some other things there. I have a garden that has been producing, but we are expecting a killing frost tomorrow night. So that'll be the end of that. I need to get the rest of that in. But we do have bins of squash, and we have potatoes here. We have pumpkins. We have all of the food that I have canned over these past months. All of that is here. So this restocking is mostly going to be my pantry items, the shelf-stable items that we just kind of go through on a regular basis. I am not going to be able to get up to my full 6 months. That's where I like to be all at once, just because I just don't have it in the budget this month. But we are going to have a couple months of most things on hand, and then the next time I go, I'll do the same thing. I'll buy, extras of things. That's how you slowly build up your food stores when you don't have somebody handing you a check for $5,000 to go to the store, right? Okay, let's head inside and I will show you everything that I bought from Costco on this grocery haul trip. Okay, hold on. Before I take you inside, I forgot to tell you one last thing. I also had an Azure Standard order come through last week. I was out of town and a friend picked it up for me and I just forgot to record it. So I'm going to tell you what I got on there. I've got 2 cabbages because I wanted to make some fermented sauerkraut. So 2 cabbages came to $8.40. They were big organic cabbages. I got a 25-pound bag of carrots, which I split with her. So they were just a bit over $1 a pound for those. And then I've got 2 blocks of their raw cheddar cheese. I would love to be able to get all of my dairy products quality from them, but I'm just doing what I can. So they had a good price on the raw cheddar cheese. They were $30 for a 5-pound block. So that's $6 a pound for really good cheese. That's why I bought that. And then I got a big 32-ounce jug of their dish soap because I had completely run out of the stock of dish soaps that I get from our local thrift store, and they just haven't had any more. So we're going to give their clean dish soap a try. And if you are interested in ordering from Azure Standard, if you've ever wanted to try it, I will put my link in the description box, because if you sign up through my link and place an order, we get a credit for future orders. That's happened a few times and it's been a huge blessing for us. So, okay, now let's go inside. Okay, I have 2 bags of cane sugar. These are 10-pound bags each, and a bag of organic brown sugar. We use cane sugar for making kombucha, and also we had a beehive that was weak that we were feeding, so we went through a lot of sugar last month because of that. I have 2 bags of gluten-free flour. So I either ferment wheat using a traditional sourdough fermentation, but if I don't have time or I want to make something else without taking the effort to ferment it, I use gluten-free flour. That way, for my child who can't handle wheat that hasn't been fermented, I have an easy, quick backup. I have not seen these Rotel cans of Rotel at this Costco before, so once in a while I have a recipe that calls for them and I just use regular diced tomatoes, but now I can have those on hand. They cost the same amount as the diced tomatoes anyway, so that would be nice to have. I've got a bunch of pizzas. Those cauliflower crust veggie pizzas were on instant rebate, so they came to $10 for a box, which comes down to $5 a pizza. That is way cheaper than you can get gluten-free pizzas even at Aldi, and they're a good-sized pizza and very delicious. Their flour now comes in a different way. It's actually, I think, even a different brand for their organic all-purpose flour. And these bags, they come as a 2-pack, so that was my choice. But I think they are, let's see here, yeah, they're 10 pounds in each, so that's 20 pounds of organic flour. Okay, for dried fruit, I got 3 bags of these organic dates and 2 bags of figs. I also grabbed one of these salad toppers. I've gotten these in the past, and they are so nice to have on hand for a very fast, fun salad. Now these pitas, beef-free pitas, we have had these in the past, and they are well enjoyed. And they were actually on instant rebate this time. They were $2 off per package, which made them, I think, I'll have to check on that. I think they were, because I was so curious about this. Yeah, they were $6.79 and $2 off per package. So that came down to $4.79 per package. And so I went ahead and I bought 12 of them because they're just one of those things that is so nice to have on hand for a quick, you know, we don't actually use them like a traditional pita, honestly. We'll melt cheese on them or something like that, but they're just really nice to have on hand. So I have a bunch of those. 1 bag of chocolate chips, 3 honeys, 2 of the maple syrup, 1 vanilla extract. I actually forgot to order this from Azure Standard. That's where I usually get it. We also have 3 of the avocado oil mayonnaise, 1 granulated garlic. I was out of that. 2 2-packs of the organic peanut butter. My camera is not wanting to stay in focus for you guys. I'm sorry. I'll try to keep an eye on it. I got another 3-pack of ketchup because with all the visitors we had gone through that. And back there, an organic tomato sauce. I did a lot of canning. I canned my own spaghetti sauce, and salsa, but I didn't have enough tomatoes to do anything beyond that. So I still am keeping diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, and tomato paste from Costco in my storage. I have 2 boxes of bush beans. I will use those to make a quick baked bean chili. And then these sardines are not something that we use regularly, but they're kind of like an emergency food that's nice to have in my storage. And so because they were on instant rebate again, they were $3.50 off. I got 2 of these 6-packs. That's the only time I really buy them, is when they're on rebate. I have been eyeing this dressing. It's a Caesar salad dressing with really clean ingredients. And I have been eyeing this for several months now, and I decided to just give it a try. It's really, yeah, excellent. Most salad dressings are made with like soy oil, and I just hate that. So it was fun to find that. We'll see what we think. Okay, avocados were a good price finally. They were $4 something for a 6-pack. And so I got 4, I think I bought 4 bags of those. Yep. 1 bacon crumbles. We like having this on hand to use in things like scrambled eggs. 2 avocado oils. Now we have our big fall festival coming up, and so I stocked up on plates because we have usually a really large turnout. So I got 1 of the dinner plates, 1 of the little appetizer plates, and then 1 package of bowls. I also got some more garlic. I do have a bunch of garlic left that we grew, but we're not wanting to eat any more of it. We're wanting to plant it. And so I got this fresh garlic for eating so that next week I can plant our garlic. We're hoping every year to plant a little more so that our harvest continues to increase. 1 bag of onions. I haven't seen these mashed potatoes in there for a while. I don't know if they moved them to a different location, but I decided to grab 2 2-packs of these. I do have potatoes, but this is just like the quick and easy kind of like shepherd's pie dinner, which is what I'll do tonight. Some ground beef, some frozen veggies. It's very fast, and you can just heat it and top it with these, and it's ready to go. Okay, we had 2 bags of the Pirate's Booty. That's like a cheddar corn puff thing because they were on instant rebate. That's the only time I buy those. 1 bag was with kids, so there's 1 here. And then I've got 3 bags of the Himalayan salt potato chips, and 6 bags of the organic tortilla chips. We'll eat those mostly with my homemade salsa. They did not have any romaine hearts, which I like to get because they hold up so well, but they were out. So I've got 2 packages of the spring mix. I did plant some fall lettuce in the garden, and it didn't come up the first time around. I planted it again, so we'll see what happens. I have it under these forms that I can throw a sheet over when it has a light frost, so we'll see. But in the meantime, I have 2 of these for salads. I have 5 bunches of bananas. Bananas is one thing that we will grab here and there if we, run to Walmart for something throughout the month, or, our little local store, we will buy bananas because they just don't last very long. So the kids will eat some of these, and we'll freeze some once they get really ripe to use in smoothies, and then we'll buy more as needed throughout the month. I have 12 boxes of butter. So I'm really missing the ability to make my own dairy products, but it will come. And in the meantime, I'm just buying the not so great stuff. So 4 boxes of butter. And then I also have over here 6 of their organic Greek yogurts, 2 sour creams, and a box of cream cheese. This is really good when I make homemade cinnamon rolls with cream cheese icing. Yum. Okay, also, our chickens have really slowed down. I do have eggs that I water glassed in my storage, and we have used some of those, and they're great. But I also got 1 of the 5 dozen packages just so that I have extra on hand. And then I've got some lunch meat, 3 of these 2 packs of ham that we could use with the pita to make a quick lunch. These beef hot dogs are also something that we will sometimes pull out for a quick lunch. We'll make a package of those with something else. And then I've got 3 packages of the sweet Italian sausage. Now this meat, oh my word, we carried it in from the van and it was leaking blood all over the place. I don't know, it's just an absolute mess this time. So I stuck it in this box for now. These are, let's see, 7.5 pounds around that for each one of them, and they came to about $30 each. I am totally out of ground beef, and so I'm having to buy Costco's until we butcher a cow again. Okay, and then for frozen, I still have frozen veggies, canned veggies, and some things left in my garden, so I actually didn't buy any frozen vegetables. I have 3 packages of frozen blueberries and 1 of these cherries. My total for all of that came to $1,151.70. Definitely have a higher grocery budget whenever I have to buy meat. That always raises it up, and I'm always surprised. But that's my total, and we are restocked again. Oh, I completely forgot to tell you, in addition to this, I bought 5 or 6 bags of puppy food. So that stayed outside, obviously. I don't need to bring it all in the house, but yeah, that was part of this as well.